Just settle, you should just settle. Relax your mind and breathe, then you just settle. Just settle, just settle. Back up, rewind that.
Now check this out, family. This is a company called Sinomix, y'all. Sinomix. Notice the root word to this company is called sin, right? Now, if you see what they doing, they are literally taking aborted fetuses. Now, from the research that I gathered and the people that I've been talking to, they say it's aborted fetuses, but it's really not aborted fetuses. It's fetuses that's come out still alive, because in order for them to actually get the stem cells from the kidneys of these fetuses, they need the blood distilled to be fresh, or they need to get it from fresh urine of these so-called aborted fetuses. So from all of the research I've been gathering and the team that I've been talking to, and I have Lotus Research Institute, which is a team that I put together on some deep research, they are literally getting these from live embryos, y'all. They get them from live embryos, and they get these cells from the heart, they get them from the kidney, and they get it from the brain cells. And they literally call it HEC 293. And what these are kidney cells of embryonic sacs, and they take these things and they put them into your food, y'all. And the reason why they put them into your foods is because they're trying to outsell their competitors. So what they have been doing is, there's two sides to it. They're trying to outsell their competitors, and they need to sacrifice these dead aborted fetal tissues to their god, or who we call Satan, right? Now, what they said was, this company called Sinomix, what they're doing is they're targeting the melanin receptors and taste receptors on the tongue, for you can taste more of the flavor in your food. And the only way that they can actually stimulate the taste receptors is they need human embryonic stem cells. So in order for them to get the human embryonic stem cells, they work closely like with Planned Parenthood and all these other different abortion clinics, and they get these through universities and institutes, and they're literally taking these cells and they're figuring out ways to mutate these cells and put them into all of your drinks. And we're gonna show the drinks. They put them into your foods, they put them into your candies, they put them into all of these other things, for you can be addicted to the food. So what they do is, on the labels now, they say low sodium content, low sugar content. But you don't know the reason why it still tastes good is because you're eating humans. Cannibalism. You're literally eating humans, y'all. Now check this out. And it talks about it says a biochemist named Lubert Steiler. He founded Sinomix in 1999. There's at least 4 other companies out here doing this. It says Steiler returned to his professorship at Stanford University. So this is actually a biochemist out of Stanford University, and he resigned from Sinomix. It says, but he continued to be a chairman of the scientific university or adversary brand or board. So this shows you what he's doing. Now check out what they're doing. It says, around the year 2001, Sinomix patented several flavor enhancers. And what they're doing is they using this for taste receptor based assay systems, right? And it's called express human cell cultures. So what I want to do is just hit on HEC 293 and show y'all what this says. It says HEC 293 cells. It says precisely HEC cells, or specific immortalized cell line derived from spontaneously miscarried or aborted fetuses or human embryonic kidney cells grown in tissue cultures taken from female fetuses. Ooh-wee. Now this actual company is called Sinomix, right? Now look, let me show y'all some stuff, y'all, because it gets deeper. These are the people that we dealing with. Like, we got to really start studying our enemy. The whole time we've been actually, giving ourselves over into satanic rituals and not even known. So you literally been eating humans for a very, very long time, y'all. Now check this out, because the stuff is crazy. Stuff is straight crazy. Look this stuff up, y'all. Now this says, what is Sinomix? Hold on. Let me see if I can get it down. It says, what is Sinomix? They add it to many beverages and foods. Let's not consume this. Other products that uses Sinomix are, look, Pepsi Cola. Mountain Dew, Sierra Mist, Aquafina water, juices like Tropicana. So not only is Tropicana selling you cochineal poison and giving you cockroach juice, they actually giving you dead babies and dead fetal tissue as well. Now you got to ask yourself this: what are we doing and why do we need to get dead babies in our foods? Because that will make you an eater of a child. And then you go back to biblical times and you start looking up biblical verses, and you go back into ancient Kemet times, and you go back into ancient Greek times, and you go back to ancient Lemuria and Sumeria times. Notice what they was doing. They were eating their children and sacrificing their children to a demigod called Molech, to a demigod or a demon called Baal or Baal PR. And Baal PR, Molech, and Baal or Baal or Lord Mordor, all of these lords and all of these different false demigods or Satans or what you would label as a demon, they still exist till this day. And this was thousands and thousands of years ago where they was doing this and passing their children through the fire and all type of stuff like that. Start reading book 2 Kings of the Bible, 1 Kings of the Bible, and start reading about how you can pass your children to the fire, or how the creator, their creator was going to start making you eat your own babies and things like that. And then you fast forward into 2000, all the way up into 2022, and we're still eating babies unwillingly and not even knowing it. Now you know. Let's see if you're going to continue to spend your money with these companies though. And then it's foreign on the record when what stem cells does when you eat them, they mess up your eyes. A lot of people get cataracts from them. They actually shut down your kidneys. They stagnate your lymphatic system. They actually bring on a mucosa response because they irritate the actual T cells or the thymus gland cells. It's called Th2, where they actually irritate your thymus gland cells. The thymus gland cells then actually connect itself to a receptor called a basophil receptors. It gives you all types of allergens, and you have all types of allergic reactions, or what we call a lymphatic system immune response, because you're eating babies and you're eating human flesh that's not supposed to be in your body. Because not only is you're not a carnivore, you damn sure and not into cannibalism. We're not made to eat each other. We're not even made to eat simple meat. We're not made to eat lamb, beef, turkey, pork, none of that. So if you're not made to eat these type of meats, and these type of meats bring all types of arsenic acid into your bloodstream and shuts down your kidneys and your adrenals and give you all types of mutating cells that they call cancer, then you damn sure is not supposed to be eating one another. But as we see, these companies are actually killing babies. This is what they say, killing babies. But like I said, when we get deep into our research, these babies are still alive during this process, because in order for them to take the stem cells and to have a good stem cell blast, they need the culture to be alive when they do it. All right. Now check this out. We got Pepsi Cola, Mountain Dew, Sierra Mist, Aquafina, Tropicana, Dole, Sobe, Ocean Spray, Lipton tea. How many people is on Lipton tea? You thinking you just finna chill out and sip on some tea, but you actually sipping on human flesh. What gods is this sacrifice to? These are the questions that you finna have to start asking yourself. What God will have you doing that? Huh? This can't be the God of the chosen people. This can't be a righteous God. This have to be Satan. These people are big. They're global Satanists. They're into a big, mass, ritualistic, demonic, dark practice over our people. We are caught into a matrix and a spell of what they call hypnosis or illusion. This is some hocus pocus going on. We are under a mass spell, and how they keeping us under the spells is by the things that they are shoving down our mouths, and you not stopping and looking and like, hold on. What is this that they putting in our food? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I'm gonna need y'all to read that. Let's keep it going. Frappuccino, your Frappuccino coffee, your Gatorade. What about all the black athletes out here that's constantly sipping on Gatorade? You are drinking humans. Ruffles, Cheetos. How many of y'all buy y'all children Cheetos? They eating humans. Tortitos, Doritos, Lay's chips, granola bars. What about the granola bars? Quaker oatmeal. What about the oatmeals? All of these have actual human fetal defecation tissue inside of it. Have you been sacrificing children to Molech? You got to ask yourself that. Have you been sacrificing children to Baal PR? Have you been sacrificing children to the fallen angel or the fallen angle of light who became a darkness? His name is Tamael. And a lot of people don't believe in God, angels, and demons, but they very real. And if they wasn't real, then why is big food industry doing dark demonic stuff like this? Huh? You got to ask yourself. Most of your frozen foods, Oreos, Oreos are vegan. If you're eating Oreos, guess what you're doing? You are sacrificing because you're eating dead fetal tissues. You're eating dead babies. You're passing your children through the fire. Y'all gotta look this. I'm not making none of this up. This is just a report. I'm just reading a report. Crackers. Yes, your crackers that you have. Yes. Oreo cookies, Chips Olay, Ritz brand, A1 steak sauce. Oh, you just love your A1 steak sauce that you putting on your meat that causes all types of polycyclic heteroamines, polycyclic aromatase hydrocarbons, all these different things that shut down your system. Not only that, but you got baby fetal tissues on it. Oscar Mayer meats. Yes, it's in the meats too, y'all. Creams. Your whipped creams. Cream Whiz. Singles. Look, Capri Sun drinks. How many of us used to drink Capri Suns? I used to tear Capri Suns up when I was a little child. Didn't know I was drinking on my baby brothers and sisters. Did you know that? Honey. Maple log cabin. Molasses. Miracle Whip. Whipped cream. Nestle products. Any Nestle products. The list goes on and on, y'all. I'm going to make sure that I keep this on the screen for y'all can screenshot this because I want y'all to be able to go back to this and say, you know what? I am not spending my money with these no more. I'm not spending my money with these things no more. They literally have dead babies inside of them. Dead babies. And when you start getting into, Wicca, and you start studying dark demonic black magic, and you start seeing that they need sacrifice, and the highest sacrifice to Satan is innocent children. And then you're partaking in these things and you're partaking in the feast by eating these things at your table after they had a dark ritualistic practice already on them. That means you become a part of the sacrifice. So now your hands are not innocent anymore. This is not innocent. You're not innocent. You're partaking in these rituals. Not only is you killing yourself physically by eating this stuff because it's unhealthy for your lymphatic system anyway, and it shuts down your glandular highway and it shuts down your internal and eternal organs, but you're killing your spirit as well. You're doling your light as well. That look, hey, we have to really, really understand. I'm not trying to be a preacher here like I'm in a pulpit or something, but hey, spiritual wickedness is truly in high places. We are really fighting a spiritual war here, whether you want to believe it or not. All things starts from the infinite energetic realms anyway, and this or the force field anyway. Guess what the energetic realm and the force field really is? That's what they call spirit. See that the Bible and all these other scriptures, they just call it spirit. When you get into the scientific or the biochemistry industry that I'm in, they like to call it energy fields, biophotons, biofields, fragments of light, the energetics. They want to call it everything but what it is. But we talking about spirit here. It's an invisible force that you can't see that creates all things. It's talking about a spirit. So when you really even think about it, we are really fighting a war that's wicked in high places, and we're fighting against principalities. We're fighting against these different arcades or these different druids or these different reptilian shape-shifting beings. We fighting against these royal bloodlines. We really fighting a real fight here, and they control the big food industry, just like they control your medicines, just like they control all the things that's in the black community, because we're letting these people control them because we don't want to centralize our dollar and spend it with each other. We want to keep, sucking the tit of the government and giving them all of their money for they can take care of us. And for that, what they do, they take our money, they rape us dry, and in the process of that, they suck our souls dry and they kill us. We are literally paying these people to kill us, and we're paying these people to take our souls. We're selling our souls, and we don't even see it. And we don't see it because we so drugged up off the foods. These foods are dumbing us down. These foods are calcifying our pineal glands. These foods is calcifying our whole circadian rhythm. They're calcifying our entire glandular highway, our endocrine system, or what you would call the chakras or the 7 churches of Asia, whatever you want to call it. We are being dumbed down through the foods and through the water. They're tainting the water. They're putting all types of mercury in the water, brimmium in the water, all types different metals in the water that is very, very toxic to our bodies. These are neurotoxins. The high sugar content has actually been imprisoned by the nervous system because they're attacking our neurological system. This is the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system, y'all. The parasympathetic nervous system is the feminine system. This is your creativity. These are your voluntary movements. Then they're attacking our actual sympathetic nervous system, which is our involuntary movements. This is your breathing. This is the autonomic nervous system. They hitting us at every which way. You can't breathe without breathing in Satanism. You can't speak without speaking weak in Satanism. You can't eat without eating something that has something to do with these ritualistic practices. It's time for us to come together, and it's time for us to literally drain these people's pocket, because they depend on our currency or energy, or what we now call money, which is not backed by anything but currency and energy, or what you would call what? Geographical minerals and salts like gold and silver, which still have a conductivity to it. All this is talking about electrical energy. You give money value. We are an important people, y'all. We are super, super special, and we are super, super powerful. We make the world go round, but they keep us separate with religion. They keep us separate with all the dogma. They keep us separate with different classes of intellect and different scholarship, and they make us fight one another. And the whole time while we fighting one another, we giving them our money, fueling the very war that they're creating between us. And we dying in the process. We are dying in the process, family. I'm just saying, who gonna stand up and say, you know what? I'm not buying from these stores or these companies no more. And then it gets deeper than this, because now you're gonna have to start talking about Whole Foods. Now you're gonna start to talking about Walmart, which is all these different stores that's in our neighborhoods. And these stores actually fund these people, and they are part of the same ritualistic satanic practice as well, selling you these type of things. Oh, we got to talk about it. We finna really have to talk about this, family. Check this out. It gets deeper, y'all. It gets deeper. Look at this, man. Nestle, Tropicana, Lay's, Quaker's Oak, 7-Up. Yes, 7-Up, Sierra Mist. Most of your breads in the stores, Kraft Foods, Made Today Delicious, Pepsi. All of these people are selling you aborted fetal tissue in your food, called HEK cells. HEK. Human embryonic kidney cells, series 293. It took them 293 times to get it right. That's 293 aborted fetuses. And if you want to keep it technical and get real deep with it, black melanated embryonic fetuses. Ooh, we got to stand up and stand against this stuff. These people do not deserve our currency. These people do not deserve our energy. They don't, family. They don't. Let's blow this up. Let's see if we can blow this up. And this is a whole nother list. And this get all the way down to it. The things that they want us to boycott. I'm talking about to get all the way down. It shows you boycotting cannibalism foods containing dead fetal cells. And it gets all the way into it. Pepsi, and they give you all of the names. Sierra Mist, soft drinks. Mountain Dew, soft drinks. Mug Root Beer. You know how they got root beer? Yes, all of those other drinks. Ocean Spray. Man, I can't read, this kind of blurry. Aquafina water. What else in here? Frappuccino beverages, Lipton tea. I'm gonna put this list up, and matter of fact, I'm gonna put this list up on my Facebook, and y'all can grab it off my Facebook. For those that's not on my Facebook, I'm on Facebook under Yahki Hickman. I'm gonna put it up, and y'all can grab it off of there, y'all. Y'all need to look this stuff up, y'all. We are literally dying for the lack of knowledge because we're not studying what we put in our mouths, and we're not understanding, overstanding, and understanding that our bodies is the biological temple of God. In order for the Creator to dwell within inside of us, we must not defile our temples, and we are defiling our temples with blood ritualistic sacrifice of our own babies, y'all, of our own babies. We're eating our children, and we didn't even know it. Damn, that's a damn shame. That's deep, man. Hey, that's deep. That's some deep stuff. Yes, it makes you angry when you really, really think about it. When you really think about this stuff. Let's get more into it, though. Let's get more into this stuff. Let me show y'all some more things here. I'm going to update the system later, y'all. I got you. I promise, as soon as I get up off this deal. Let's get more into this. All right, I want to show y'all some stuff. Now, check this out, fam, because it gets deeper. Now, this is literally sitting here talking about how it's talking about Satanists admit that legalized abortions is how they perform ritual child sacrifices at the Satanic Temple. And then I got an article in here that will blow your mind, how 10 people was actually caught and arrested in Kansas City, not Kansas City, Missouri, but Kansas City, Kansas. That was part of a 10 tribe Wicca team. That was like the covenant. It was a covenant. They worked. Look, half of them worked at Planned Parenthood. Do y'all know that they was stealing fetuses and using these fetuses in their full moon ritual ceremonies for sacrifice, y'all? caught. Half of them worked at Planned Parenthood. So it made me sit back and say, damn, I wonder how many witches that's a part of the satanic Wicca group that's actually doing these satanic rituals actually work for Planned Parenthood and all these other different abortion clinics. You know what I'm saying? How many witches are literally taking these cells and taking these fetuses and using them for their own will and gain due to their god, Satan? Scientists admit that legalized abortions is how they perform ritual child sacrifices at the satanic temple. We can't be funding stuff like this. Look, and then they had the nerve to file a lawsuit. In 2020, Satanists confirmed that abortions is in fact a satanic ritual, that they want to remain protected as part of the satanic religion. In early 2020, the Satanic Temple of Texas filed a lawsuit to try to designate abortions as a religious right. Do y'all hear this crazy ass stuff, man? You cannot make this up. Then you got to ask yourself, and I'm not saying I'm against any other race or species of babies. I'm not. But you got to ask yourself, okay, what babies? What babies do they need to do this? What babies do they need to do these sacrifices? Oh, damn, they need carbon. Oh, carbon is melanin. They need high melanin content. Oh, damn, they need our children. Ooh-wee. And you got to think about this stuff, man. This stuff is deep when you really, really think about it. This is what's going on, y'all. So we gotta come together, y'all. We gotta stop funding these places. These people hate us. These people believe in depopulation control. They believe in eugenics. They believe in all of that. Why are we constantly spending our money, and why are we constantly funding these people, family? We gotta really start thinking about that. We have to come together and come up with a solution. And that's the reason why me and Mama Makeda out in San Diego, California, came up with the seed program. We're pushing farmers. We visiting farmers. We even started something called From Soil to Table, which is a new series we finna have out after our Netflix series drop. We dropping this series on Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and all of that after Food Forensic Investigation drop. And we getting into it. We traveling abroad. We traveling local, statewide, domestic, foreign, just showing y'all the different types of ways you can incorporate agriculture and permaculture into your families and literally become a self-sustaining family out here where you don't have to rely on somebody. Look, it was once said by the father of eugenics, Henry Kissinger. Look up Henry Kissinger. He is in control of DARPA, and he's in control of a lot of demonic dark things that was going around when they was creating biochemical weapon warfare in Fort Detrick military base in 1970 all the way up until now. Henry Kissinger, the father of eugenics. He's known for killing millions of people, y'all, through biochemical weaponized warfare. Yes, and most of these biochemical weaponized warfare was aimed towards you. I know we talking crazy, so I'm not going to be able to keep this segment up once it get down. I'm gonna have to save it and put it on my Yahki TV because we finna get into some stuff here. But he said that if you want to control a people, first thing you have to do is control their food. That's what he said. He said if you want to control the minds of a people, first thing you have to do is control their food. He said second thing is you have to control their water resources. Hold on. So he said food, water resources. Guess what his third one is? He said you have to systematically control their education. So he said, go after their food, go after their water system, and go after their education, and you will own the minds of the people. Do you grow your own food? Half of us on here going to say no. They got us. Do you have your own untapped water reservation reserves? No, you don't. Damn, they got us. Is you self-educating your children, or are you taking them to public school systems? Half of us gonna say no. Damn, that's 3 and we out. 3 strike, they got us. So these are things that we need to actually tear down and rebuild. These are things that we need to be focusing on. I teach y'all all the time that education is not talking about you learning and getting a diploma to help somebody else's children go to school. True education is meeting the needs of your people. What do our people need right now? What is the necessity that our people need right now? Not yesterday or not tomorrow, but right now. Right now, we need our own food because the food is killing us. The food is tearing up our lymphatic systems. The food is giving us high blood pressure. The food is giving us all types of stress-related diseases. So we need to control our food. Next thing is our water supply, our H3O2 and our H2O. We need to make sure that we tapping into wells on our land, finding land and actually putting our land into the private side of business, operating operating in the private side of business, making sure our land is backed by trust where they can't come just take our stuff from us. And we need to actually have our own water reserves. And we need to be planting and growing fruit trees where we can drink our water from our fruit. And yet, but not least, we need to build our own institutes and start teaching our children true history, true her story, true financial literacy, not the stuff that they teaching us in public school, because we can't take none of that stuff and use it to get us out of the predicament we in today. So why are our children in these schools learning this nonsense? Just saying. These are 3 things that we can start immediately. Growing our own food. And you can do this stuff in your kitchen. You don't have to start off big, because some people start off big and then they determination and they motivation, actually start to sink within them because they don't see progress. So start off small. I challenge y'all to grow a potato this week. I challenge y'all to cut up some zucchini and some cucumbers and to grow it on your sink. I challenge you that. Get some key limes, get the seeds, and try to grow some limes. Even if it don't grow, I challenge you to try to grow something. Yahki TV, we're going to have plenty of agricultural videos, plenty off the grid videos. There's going to be plenty of things you can go into Yahki TV and you'll be able to watch. And in step A through Z, from soil to table episodes, going to be amazing. But I challenge y'all to do stuff like that. I challenge y'all to start finding water that's owned by Black people. I know one right now that's in Pontiac, Michigan, not too far from Flint, Michigan. He have over 180 million gallons that actually come from a glacier close to Antarctica. They travel the pathway all the way back to Pontiac, Michigan. He pumping hundreds of thousands of gallons out of that deal a day. This H2O. I know people right now in Florida that got farms. I know people right now that's in the coast in Jamaica and different types of tropical places that's growing fruit trees. So it ain't like that we don't have the means to make these things happen. We just are incomplacent and we're very, very lazy, and we need to get off our butts, because if we look, our children are dependent on us, family. If we don't start doing something right now, we're going to look up and it ain't going to be no more of us. Straight up. This is just real talk, family. So I challenge you to grow something small. Grow something small and at least start the process. Take a picture of it. Tag it to me on my YouTube. Take a picture of it. Tag it to me on my Instagram. Take a picture of it. Just the starting process. Take a picture of it. Tag it to me on my Facebook. Let's start something, family. Let's gather ourselves together, because these are hard times that we coming in. Y'all see that the food shortages is coming. Y'all see that we are running out of water. You see that the Euphrates River water is drying up. Look, water is drying up everywhere, y'all. We looking and we seeing the signs of the time, and we still worried about kicking it in the club, wearing the best designers and all this other bull crap. When the dollar is falling, the dollar is failing, y'all. The electronic dollar is coming out. Like, we see what's going on. We see what's going on, but we're so distracted by the food. We so distracted by sex, because the sex hormone is being put in the food. We so distracted and being dumbed down by the video games. We're so distracted and being addicted to radiation. They either shoving a phone in our face, or they shoving food down our mouths, or they shoving liquor or some type of drugs inside of our neurotransmitters. That is what's going on. Us as a people is under a demonic pharmakia, or what you call pharmaceutical spell. Let's keep it real. Now it's time to break the cycle. It's time to break the chains. And we can do it if we just come together and open our eyes, detox and fast from all the things that we've been putting in the temple of God, because we make up the God body. We detox our body and we sit back and we say, hold on, something just ain't right here. Something ain't right, family. It's time to get it.